Mom, pick my Mon. What do I want to see Panini play? Panini, can you play Venusaur for me, please? All right, gamers, we have casters. Casters, we have gamers. EX Mons are not allowed in these lobbies. Everybody, good luck, have fun.
Yeah, let's see what everybody is cooking up once again. I mean, one pick we already do know. So, yeah, let's head into the bands.
Yeah. Blastoise immediately. T-Tar looks like it might be on the menu for Dark Crimson, but switching on and off of it, I really do want to see what somebody is able to do with T-Tar at some point tonight. I mean, I just think it's super fun. Glaceon going down. So that Glaceon doesn't receive as many bans as it once did. But I still think it's a great target because of the potential that it has.
Oh yeah, no, totally. You know, going up against it, if you have a good Glacian player, it's still a very, you know, safe, long range pick right there. Ooh, the Sableye first pick. That's interesting, you know. We love to see it.
Indeed,
And
yeah,
hopefully
Sableye.
the upgrade.
Sableye is definitely one of those characters. Squirtle is a menace with it, so if you're Orange Team, watch out. He's gonna invade. Just letting you know right now.
But we do have the Umbreon Espion duo. I love to see it actually. Espion I still think is such a good pick. And also like picking up on the topic we've had like earlier with support A9, you know, experience share Espion, they've done right. It can be fun, just saying, you know.
Squirtle tells me to stop snitching. My guy, you made like a whole YouTube video on it and made it your identity for like on Twitter for a while. Like I think you told on yourself.
But another Mamo pick coming on in. We love to see it, and a lot of evolutions right there. Glacian is not gonna be allowed. And Leafeon not picked. So, but still a freebie.
Yeah. Very interesting that Leafeon gets left on that table. And Gengar is the speedster of choice, but I'm gonna want to see what they're cooking up. I think both teams have a pretty strong comp. You got that double tank comp on the side of the orange team, along with that Blissey. And that leads me to believe that this Gengar is going to have a hard time. And if they could pop off, I will absolutely just shut up forever.
Yeah, I mean, you know, it's going to be interesting to see if the Umbreon is also going to opt for that Wish build for the additional healing. I mean, with Blissey heals, that's not a necessity, but obviously would give Umbreon itself and the team even more tankiness. I'm curious to see who is going to jungle on each side, because you know Purple side does have a few options that could potentially be on the table. Could we see a split jungle for Espion and Sylveon? You know,
it's very possible. I think that's probably the best option for the orange side team. I'm not sure if they're super coordinated or like in BCs to be able to do that, but I think that honestly, I mean, you have both EVs coming to lane at level 4 for, you know, maybe whatever push that they want to do. But yeah, Ghastly going to be grabbing the central area for the purple team. It does look like one of the EVs is grabbing it for the orange side team. And actually, Rosandra, look at that. Both EVs going to try to split the jungle.
Nice, but Sableye wanting to have a say in the whole situation, and probably there to ruin both their days.
Indeed, yeah, that's our blue buff, says Squirtle. I mean, I tried to warn them. I tried. Doesn't matter. Death taxes, Squirtle invading. Those are the 3 guarantees in life, and this Sableye is online. That's massive for them.
Yeah, and we have that top lane Rolls or Gardevoir which is pretty interesting. We now do have a Hyper Voice Sylveon, but the Gengar on the chase, not quite able to finish the job, and still a donut on purple side. So once again, if you're stacking, you might want to change something.
Yeah, ooh, yeah, Gengar's gonna have to eject on out because that Hyper Voice was just chunking it down, and that's kind of what we were talking about. There's a lot of tankiness on the side of the orange team, so Gengar is, it's something that's gonna be tough because Gengar really thrives when there are a lot of squishy Pokemon, and despite there being 2 attackers on the side of the orange team, Sylveon is kind of one of the tankier attackers out there.
Oh yeah, 100%. You know, with the right build and in the right position and everything, taking down the Sylveon can take longer than you would actually think. So yeah, and Haunter still being level 6, only like Curlia on level 5. Yeah, the levels pretty low as of yet, but. Ambient with the 2 KO streak, that makes my heart sing, not gonna lie. And now we have, orange team making their way to top lane. Potentially, I don't know if they have enough points to actually, yeah, they do. They have enough points to break. And, walking as a group.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, one of the other things that I don't know if we've called out is we actually have a helping hand safeguard Blissey. So that is going to make the task of this Gengar that much more difficult because it's something that Blissey can be aware of. They can, heal and protect any CC from happening. Oh wait, it's actually Egg Bomb. So Safeguard Egg Bomb. I thought we were going Helping Hand, but Safeguard's still a really nice play here, I think.
Yeah, I mean, I still have not seen what the Ambient build is. But yeah, it does make sense to opt for that safeguard, and that's bot lane gone as well, or at least tier 1. Why are we talking?
Yeah, this tier 1's gone. Gengar is gonna look in from a flank, maybe try to grab something. This Registeel is going down. This might be contested by the purple team. Nice use of the Hyper Voice to zone the purple side team away. Nice Shadow Ball does connect to the Blissey. Sylveon able to get the confirmation. Registeel buffs going over to the side of the orange team.
Yeah, and we still do have a Haunter on the field. That's probably not exactly now Cast Curse. There we go. But yeah, we once again have Team Orange kind of making their way into the purple jungle. We've seen that quite a few times today. Team Orange always seems to have like a tendency to do that, but slowly retreating once again. Yeah, farming up a little.
Yeah, 170 to 51 here at the 5.5 minute mark. This Gengar might get caught out of position. Blissey's going to try to slap on in a little bit of a high horsepower from this Mamoswine, trying to grab some of the enemy team. A nice little Dream Eater combo might get it. Here comes the Phantom Ambush. Are they going to be able to get the KO? Big heals, big shields from this Blissey, who's Bliss assisted this Mamoswine, keeping them gone and or keeping them up. And really, Rosanna, this is exactly what I'm seeing. This Gengar is having a hard time getting the confirmations.
Yeah, it always tries to to get in, but then has to go back to safety and everything. Or the Mamo trampling left and right, and yeah, the Gengar is not having a good day, being chased away. Yeah, will Mamo chase it to the end? No, I don't think so. But yeah, Gengar being forced to retreat quite a few times, and we've had an Eleki being taken in the meantime, and Gardevoir having to deal with it.
Yeah, Gardevoir is going to be there. Sylveon is taking a peek at it. Maybe throw in, here we go, Fairy Frolic. That helps push it in. So now Orange Team has even more dunks able to be going in, but the Sableye has stopped it. Big future sight from Gardevoir puts an end to that.
Yeah, and look at that point lead, and also the level lead. I mean, Gardevoir at level 11 is nice. Gardy is my favorite personal jungler, so I like seeing it pop off. Now we do have Team Purple actually trying to make some scores happen. Close that scoring gap a little. Sable Eye not being able to send anybody home. That's eating good though.
Oof, yeah, there's a pretty actually significant overcap in that top side goal. I believe it was 39 points. Blissey was trying to defend it and wait until the rest of the team could show back up, but unfortunately they were not so fast. But yeah, that cut into the lead to the orange team. Now within just a little over 100-point deficit that purple side team is going to have to make up. This Gardevoir is the highest level in the match, so they've done some nice catch-up XP on the side of the purple team, but they are going to need to cut into this score gap. That might mean that Rayquaza is going to be very important, but look at here, 10 seconds until this next Regieleki, and we might have an opportunity for this orange side team to take that before Ray.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see if Team Purple opts to have some more dunks in that path, because potentially if they end up getting Ray and are able to score in tier 1, that's going to be so much faster than tier 2 would be. But we do have a bit of a poking. I like the Mime Wars, not gonna lie, and Eleki once again knocking on that door.
Yeah, not only that, but I think this Lecky, I mean, if you're purple side team, you might just let this walk in at this point.
Yeah.
Break the goal. It would be a very minimal overcap, but now you're kind of setting up orange team to maybe dunk a large amount overcap if they decide to just back cap instead of be at the rate fight. But Gengar, look at this Gengar popping off kind of late game. Chaos Glower is going to send at least one character back to the Ray, or back to base. Gengar is dangerously low, misses the Dream Eater combo on Blissey.
Oh, don't mess with the Bliss. Oh, you might regret it. No, Gengar having to retreat, kind of running into that Mamo. Opting for a score? No, apparently not. Team Orange poking a little at that Ray. So, yeah, but now we do have the Unites popping. Yeah.
United is popping out. Here we go. Fairy Singularity does connect onto that Mamoswine. Mamoswine running dangerously low. Pops the Mammoth Mash and is going to have to peel on back towards their back line. Venusaur has done a pretty good job of throwing some beams into the backline. Gengar now down. One member down on each side, but it's showtime, baby. Mime going to try to dive on in and stun the orange team. Keep them away from this Rayquaza. And now, under 100-point match here, this is where you might see some backcaps happening.
Yeah, Sableye doing Sableye things. Both teams poking at Ray, but we are, slowly seeing the clock tick once again. 7 points difference though. The teams are not going to be entirely sure who might be in the lead.
Yeah, and not only that, Rosander, but there's this tier 1 goal. That makes it very easy for any character to peel off and score in that bot side. But I don't even think Squirtle instead needs it, because now there's another 12 point. So that gives them the lead for the time being. 20 seconds remaining.
Also trying to dunk in that bot path. Was it able? Oh my god. Look at that. Oh my god. It's still really close, but yeah. Team Orange actually, securing that in their bag.
Yeah, 32-point dunk in the home base, combated with a 30-point dunk. I believe that Orange team has prevailed here just by the skin of their teeth. They put themselves in a nice lead, throughout the game, and some pretty stealth backcaps by Squirtle's Den doesn't quite amount to enough points. 305, 340 your final.
Yeah, and Rayquaza are not even being taken. So that just shows that sometimes it's the smart plays around it, defending and backcapping and everything like this, which in a coordinated team play, obviously, can prove to be very valuable.